Christmas itself is just 2 sleeps away, with most children now finalising their lists for Santa. But as Today Melbourne reporter Justine Conway discovered, some kids are turning the tables and playing Santa themselves.
At a time of year when most kids are thinking about what they can get, these kids are thinking about what they can give.
We did raise money for kids in wheelchairs so they could have a better life.
9-year-old Charlie and her little brother Elijah may be small, but they are fully fledged Ironmen. They completed a triathlon, swimming, riding and running 226 kilometres in total. They did it all to raise money for kids with disabilities.
We are called to help our friends in need.
What do you feel like when you see kids that aren't as lucky as you?
Well, I feel really sad, and I hope Elijah does too, and it's really a good feeling to help them do stuff like we do.
John McLean is the man behind this child triathlon. His foundation is Kids4Kids, dedicated to helping children in wheelchairs, and his story is incredible. Hit by an 8-ton truck while cycling along a freeway near his home, John was left a paraplegic in 1988. Determined to never give in to his disability, he became the first wheelchair athlete to swim the English Channel. He represented Australia in the Paralympics, and earlier this year, in what was perhaps his biggest achievement, John took his first steps to walk again.
And gradually, one step after the other, then things were happening which I couldn't explain.
It's a feat that has inspired so many, but it's these children that inspire John.
So when you think about kids in wheelchairs, it's not like going to a bicycle shop and just getting measured up and adjusting a seat height or a handlebar height. These kids often need specialised equipment. So for these kids to give up their time and raise some money and put some little smiles on some little faces, I mean, it's really special that kids are actually thinking about other kids around Christmas time.
Gavin Boggett and his son Braden are among those families smiling thanks to the money raised by these kids.
Especially coming into Christmas, to see this at this stage of the year, it shows that the kids out there are great, but they also have the hearts in the right place. And it's not all about receiving.
The cheque will be used to buy 15-year-old Braden a much-needed new wheelchair.
Realistically for us, it gives him a lot more freedom, which then gives us a lot more freedom. His current chair is very bulky, it's very heavy, and we can't push it ourselves a lot of the times.
Baby Alexia's mother, Valia, will put her cheque to similar use.
We're getting her new pram because the pram that we currently have actually doesn't support her. What she has is, in layman's terms, floppy baby syndrome, which is basically kids that can't sort of hold themselves up. It's amazing to see how big people's hearts really are, and to know that there's people out there that help wholeheartedly.
You can count on me now.
For their achievements, Charlie and Elijah have medals and so much more.
It's not only about that personal gain. Obviously, getting that little medal at the end is great, and the pat on the back and the accolades is excellent, but then being able to see and know what difference they're making in other people's lives is the real gold behind all of this.
'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah.